Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Flusher Sports Zone, and welcome to another NFL commentary. This afternoon, we have the 2-0 Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to SoFi Stadium to face the 2-0 Los Angeles Rams. You can watch this game live on Fox Sports, and oh boy, we have had some crazy NFL games in the 1 o'clock window, and it should only get more crazy as the 4 o'clock window progresses. Bucs and Rams, a potential NFC Championship matchup is live. It's going to be going underway in a couple of minutes. The Rams defeated the Buccaneers on Monday Night Football last season, but obviously Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl, so it all evens out there. Buccaneers obviously getting the better end of the deal. One thing is different. No longer is Jared Goff the quarterback for the Rams. It is Matthew Stafford, who is 0-2, or actually, rather, 1-2 against Tom Brady, and he was also 1-2 against the Patriots. Stafford, notorious for basically owning the Buccaneers throughout his career. Of course, both these two teams have a little bit of history. They are obviously not division rivals. Buccaneers in the NFC South, Rams in the NFC West. But these two teams have both played in the NFC Championship in 1979 and 1999. The Rams won both of those games. Rams won the 79 championship 9-0 with Vince Ferragamo as the quarterback. And then 99, it was obviously the greatest show on turf with Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, Troy Holt, and Torrey Holt rather, and Isaac Bruce and company. They beat the Buccaneers 11-6. We're ready to have a kickoff here with Matt Gay, the former Buccaneer kicker. He was there with his rookie year in 2019, and after a brief stop with Indianapolis, he is now with the Rams, and he kicks it off. LA at home with the Whites. Buccaneers in their old alternate gray uniforms. A touchback, and we are underway from SoFi. Again, a potential NFC Championship matchup live right here in Los Angeles. The Cardinals stay undefeated. So now it is down to these two teams. Who will be one of the two remaining teams undefeated in the NFC? I guess along with the 49ers. They play the Packers on Sunday Night Football, so I guess they're also in the mix. But Fournette is the tailback. They put Chris Godwin in motion. No Antonio Brown. He is out due to COVID protocols. And Fournette's first carry, he will pick up a yard. And Aaron Donald and company, along with Deshaun Robinson, get the tackle. And here's Tom Brady. 9 touchdowns to 2 interceptions this season. This is his first career game in Los Angeles. 45th Stadium, 36th City. 44 years young. Quest for ring number 8. Second down and 9. Godwin and Evans paired up to the right. In shotgun is Brady trying to audible. Brady takes the snap, stepping back. Leonard Floyd with good pressure, but Brady will toss over to his tight end, Cameron Brate. They pick up 7, and it is 3rd and 1. Brady with a good throw over to Brate. And now it'll be 3rd down 1. Brady now, ball placed at the 34. They put Brady in motion. 8 seconds to go on the play clock. Rams almost lined up off sides, and now we get a flag. First flag of the game, our referee, Craig Wolstad, his 19th season as an official. We're going to get a false start against Tampa Bay, so it'll be 3rd and 6. They'll call it on Wells, and now they'll substitute Wells. Buccaneers not really dealing with a whole lot of injuries to their offensive line other than Earl Whopper, but he's mainly on the practice squad to begin with. Here is a 3rd down and 6, putting Tyler Johnson in motion. Brady under pressure, and he fired for Johnson, and it's incomplete. That was pretty good coverage there from Taylor Rapp, the 30-year strong safety, and the Rams force a 3-and-out. Of course, that's mainly due to the false start penalty, but anything works, and the Rams force a punt. So now Matthew Stafford will get to take a crack at it. Bradley Pinion, former Bronco punter, is out there. He's staying back at his own 9-yard line, and this will be a pretty good punt. This one's going to land at the 33, and the return out to the 43. So the Rams having pretty good field position. As we're a minute 50 in, Rams will get their first drive at home. Stafford on the year, 599 passing yards, a 69.6 completion rating, 5 touchdowns to 1 pick, and a 107 QB rating, third best in the league. Sure, behind, I don't really know who he would be behind. Maybe Mahomes and someone else. Wilson, wide open in out of the hands of Cooper Kupp, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, Stafford had a lot of zip on that football. That's a little bit too much of a zip. Devin White in his face, and that was a pretty good hit by Devin White. And again, Cooper Kupp was open, bounced off his fingertips, and incomplete. So we will get a 2nd down coming up. As the clock stops, just getting our way at SoFi, Bucs go 3-and-out. Rams with their second offensive play. It was the second offensive play in week 1 where the Rams scored a touchdown against Chicago, and here's a gain of 6 on the carry by Funk. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. As Jake Funk, number 34, the rookie running back, along with Sony Michel. Of course, Cam Akers out for the whole year with the torn ACL, and then Raymond Callis also injured. They also have Sony Michel, who is wearing number 25. He's the main Ram on the starting lineup, along with, of course, Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, Van Jefferson, and the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Rams also have a very underrated backup tight end in Bryce Hopkins. Big in shape for the record. He gets very much, doesn't get much attention at all. Goff's throw is incomplete. Looking for Van Jefferson, the rookie receiver out of Florida, but it is incomplete. It'll be 2nd down coming up. 2nd-year receiver, Van Jefferson. 4th and 4, and we'll get to see a Johnny Hekker punt now. So both teams go 3-and-out. This is going to be a very defensive game. Both these offenses are great, but we also have to realize that we are talking about probably the 2 best defenses in the entire NFC, other than maybe San Francisco. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a 16-13 game in the long run. Here's Hekker with the punt, and it will land at a bounds at the 11. So no return. 12-11 to go in the first, and we will head to our first commercial break where the Bucs will come back out on offense. Brady hasn't completed a pass yet. Stafford only completed 1. All right. During halftime, I'll react to Red Zone, but during the commercial breaks, I'm not going to. But we will look at all of the NFL scores right now, and the current scores are looking like is 7-0 Broncos over the Jets, 7-0 Dolphins over the Raiders. Miami actually got a pick 6. That's how they scored that touchdown. Vikings Seahawks underway, scoreless, and of course still scoreless here in SoFi Stadium. The 1 o'clock games, oh my goodness. Now obviously Panthers beat the Texans on Thursday night, but oh my goodness, the 1 o'clock games were insane. Bengals leading the Steelers 24-10. Bengals are 2-1. They're still 3rd place in the division, unfortunately, because Baltimore and Cleveland won. But give it to Cincinnati. They have played well. Joe Burrow coming back off a pretty mediocre game against Chicago last week. Got the job done. Got the win in Heinz Field. The Titans beat the Colts 25-16. I feel like Indianapolis really shouldn't be 0-3. They just faced tough teams to begin the year. Kind of unfortunate for them. The Cardinals beat my beloved Jacksonville Jaguars 31-19. Yeah, Jamal Agnew got the tied for the longest return for the kick 6. None of it matters. Trevor Lawrence is looking absolutely terrible. Let the rookie develop, they say. That's so hard to say. If Trevor Lawrence wasn't the number one pick in this year's draft or getting the amount of hype as he was, we can all agree that he is statistically, right now, the worst quarterback in the NFL. Trevor Lawrence, maybe Zach Wilson, but it's probably Trevor Lawrence because he's thrown more interceptions. Daniel Jones, not good. Trevor Lawrence has played worse. Justin Fields started today. He didn't play that good, but Trevor Lawrence is worse. Enough of me rambling on about the Jaguars. The Falcons beat the Giants 17-14. Chargers beating the Chiefs 30-24. That's an upset at Arrowhead. So the Chiefs are 1-2. It's nuts. 26-6. Yep, Browns beat the Bears. Saints beat the Patriots 20-13. Bills beat the football team 43-21, and the Ravens beat the Lions 19-17 off a 66-yard field goal by Justin Tucker. Yes, that's an NFL record. We head back to this game. Fournette with a handoff and a gain of 4. Yeah, Justin Tucker, 66-yard field goal. The previous record was held by 64 by Matt Prater, who kicked that with the Broncos back in 2013 and hit off the upright and in. It was insane. Tristan Wirfs, the rookie left tackle, or the second-year left tackle, doing a very good job. Scotty Miller will be the third receiver, thanks to, again, Antonio Brown being absent due to COVID protocol. So now we have Evans, Godwin, and Miller, along with Gronk and Brate, the two main tight ends, along with O.J. Howard. This one's going to be caught. Cameron Brate gets hit out of bounds by Jalen Ramsey, and that'll be 3rd down and 2. Brate's second catch on 3 throws. Here's the Rams defense, ranked 12th overall. Obviously, Aaron Donald on his way to most likely another all-pro season, along with the linebacking core, which I think Kenny Young and Leonard Floyd's kind of mediocre. Darius Williams, Jalen Ramsey, great secondary, though, along with Jordan Fuller and Taylor Rapp, of course, and Rapp already has a pass deflection. Here's 3rd down 2. Brady, high snap, puts it down, fires, and it's brought down. After a yard, it's going to be 4th and 1. Brady's trying to take the safe completion. It didn't necessarily work for him. It's Giovanni Bernard on the catch. 4th and 1. There is no way Tampa Bay's offense stays on the field. Are they actually going to go for it? No way. No way they actually go for it. But yeah, it was Giovanni Bernard with a good catch. 4th and 1. They were thinking about it. Ball's at their own 20. Oh, my God. Tampa Bay would have been bizarre if they did that. They will punt with Pinion, so we get back-to-back 3-and-outs for the Bucs here. Here is the punt. And this one's going to land again around the 33. Actually, this one's going to land at the 27 where it's fair caught. Even better punt than before. Fair caught by Atwell. We'll head to commercial break. Still scoreless. Rams getting the ball for the second time. When we come back. Yeah, Justin Tucker just got the... Justin Tucker just kicked the longest field goal in history. Like, dude. And also, Kansas City, I mean, how does Kansas City lose to the Chargers? I mean, the Chargers are good. I shouldn't say, like, how did they lose to them? Like, obviously, the Chargers are pretty good, but, you know, they're projected to make the playoffs, but like, you're 1-2. Like, come on, Kansas City. You're 1-2. Yeah, you should have beat Baltimore. But guess what? Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumbled, and fumbles are going to happen in the sport. You got to overcome your losses. They didn't today. They're playing the Eagles next week. So, okay, Chiefs are going to 2-2. We can relax. They are playing the Eagles next week, but this is alarming. They will, if they beat Philadelphia next week, they're 2-2. Who was their week 1 opponent again? I want to say it was, I don't know, blanking on their week 1 opponent. Literally happened 2 weeks ago. I have to use my brain power. It was Cleveland. Yeah, it was Cleveland. You beat Cleveland, which is a great team. You lose to Baltimore. That's a pretty good team. You lose to the Chargers. That's also a pretty good team. But you're better than all three of them. And the fact that you're 1-2, it's I mean, Chiefs are still going to probably end the year like 12-4 or something, but it's still bizarre. So here we go. Rams 1st and 10 at their own 28. The inside handoff goes and lowering the shoulder to the 31. Run for Sony Michel. So former Patriots in this game go Brady, Gronkowski, Michel. And I guess technically Antonio Brown if he was active. Well, definitely Antonio Brown. He played a game for the Patriots. I'm trying to see if there's any other former Patriots on the Rams. I can't really think. I think it might just be Michel. I'm pretty sure it's just Michel. Yeah, it's just Michel. 2nd down 6, and a little screen pass over to Woods. 1st down. Needed 6, got 7. And that is a 1st down now for the Rams. Nice little stiff arm to Levante David as he ran out of bounds. 9 minutes to go in the first. Here's Stafford. Fakes it to Michel. Stafford fires down the middle. It's tipped and a dropped interception by Jamal Dean. It bounced off of Cooper Kupp's hands, and Jamal Dean had an interception. He dropped it. I mean, that's a gimme INT. Pro Football Focus will call that an interception, but in the non-analytical world, that's a drop interception, and one that could very well haunt Tampa Bay if LA scores on this drive. Even if it's a field goal, that's going to come back and haunt them. Here's the screen to Woods. He bobbles it and incomplete. Ross Crocknell was there to lay the hit on Woods, even if he did caught it. 3rd and 10. Crocknell drafted by the Steelers in 2015. And then we played on the Panthers for a few years before heading over to the Bucs last season. Third down and 10. Kupp put in motion. Here's Stafford. 2 seconds to go on the play clock. Now 1. Got off. Stafford loading up the big arm, and that's incomplete. Crocknell on the coverage on Deshaun Jackson, and it's incomplete. Stafford begins the day 1 for 5. And this is an interesting idea. Deep shot on 3rd and long. Jackson had beat for a moment, but Jackson had to turn around for the ball. Crocknell right in his face. Obviously, Jackson will have pass interference. I don't think it should be. We will get our second hooker punt. So not a 3-and-out, but a punt regardless. So the Rams not starting off too great. Here's Hecker. This is a pretty good kick. This one's going to land at the 12. Returned out to the 15 and run out of bounds. Tyler Higbee. I know, like John Muddett. Ross Crocknell, pass deflection on Deshaun Jackson will send us back to commercial break. 8:27 to go in the first. Still scoreless between the Bucs and the Rams. Of course, Matthew Stafford is to get injured. John Wolford will be the backup. And if anything's happened to Tom Brady, Blaine Gabbert will be the backup. With the rookie Kyle Trask as a third string. I mean, personally, I don't know why you would not have Kyle Trask as your second string, but it looks like the Buccaneers don't. Let's take a look at all the other scores here. Let's see. 10-0 Broncos over the Jets. 14-0 Dolphins over the Raiders. And 7-7 Seahawks and Vikings. My question is, why is the aired CBS game Jets and Broncos and not Dolphins and Raiders? Dolphins and Raiders is a much better game. I'm more surprised Miami's winning, though. They're, of course, without Tua Tagovailoa, Jacoby Brissett in the game. At the moment, he has 13 passing yards and a rushing yard. Good Lord. Take a look at some MLB scores while we're at it. Royals beating the Tigers 2-1, Rangers beating the Orioles 7-4, Pirates beating the Phillies 6-0, and the Rays beating the Marlins 3-2. And we'll get to the other games next commercial break if there isn't any major NFL updates. I do have one WNBA game on right now. Seattle and Phoenix tied at 70 with 3:40 left in regulation. 8:27 to go. Third draft of the Pucks. I mean, they're starting within the 15 again. They have just been starting deep in their own territory. Play action to Fournette. He'll dump it over to Fournette, and Fournette will break off a tackle. Leonard Fournette to the 29-yard line. Look at the 2017 third overall pick. Doing wonders on the play action, the former Jaguar. And you made a nice move there again, 14. Former Jaguars in this game, Fournette and Ramsey, the main two. I actually think that's it because the Rams, of course, no longer have Dante Fowler. Here is a play action to Fournette. Brady's tipped at the line, incomplete. Looking for Godwin. Brady with a quick turnaround just released it without even really looking. I think he was just hoping a running back was going to be there or something. Someone was going to be there on a short little play action throw, but it's bad at the line of scrimmage. And we'll take a look again at Brady. Put Scotty Miller in motion. Jalen Ramsey was there off the nickel blitz, and Aaron Donald almost got an interception. That's a two-headed monster right there. Donald on the Donald rather. I don't know why I'm calling him Darnold. Donald on the defensive line and Ramsey in the secondary. 2nd and 10. Brady throwing, reeled in. Godwin, first down, outrunning Rapp. Oh, and takes a shot out of bounds. 15 yards. What a nice hit by the free safety, Nick Scott. It is a first down for Tampa Bay, though, but Godwin, oof. Shoulder-to-shoulder contact. What a good hit that was. Going the season, 14 catches for $184 and 2 TDs. Tampa Bay will get out of the huddle. Brady will put Brady in motion. Pick the handoff. Brady fires, and he'll just get Fournette for a gain of 2. 6 for 8 for 48 yards is Brady. Or look at him, 6 for 8 for 50. There's Ronald Jones this season. Not much. 10 rushes for 41 yards. He was the main Buccaneer running back up until around week 15 of last season. The Buccaneers started to use Leonard Fournette properly, and now he is the primary back for Tampa Bay. Of course, they also have Keyshawn Vaughn and Giovanni Bernard, who has a catch in this game. Here's Fournette plowing through, getting a yard, maybe 2, depending on where they spot it. And it's 3rd and halfway. Tackle there by Joseph Day, the defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd down 5. Brady. Buccaneers are 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions with an average of 4 yards to go. Brady pump faking. Brady going for a deep shot for Gronk, and he dropped it. He had it in his hands for a moment. They dropped it. Good coverage from Jordan Fuller. Gronk had to have that one. Brady now 6 for 9. Again, the 50 yards, and we're going to see a punt here. It was a high snap. Brady, good pump fake, able to step up the pocket. He was able to release a 25-yard pass with pressure all over. That's just an incompletion, something Gronk usually catches 9 times out of 10. And in 3rd punt, flag is down, fair caught at the 8-yard line by Cooper Kupp, and now flag was down. Let's check the marker. This is against Los Angeles. We could be looking at a 4th and short, and it's holding against Los Angeles. Oh, that must have been during the kickoff. And it was during the kickoff. So the Rams will get the ball back, but they definitely lost quite a bit of yardage on that one. 5:27 to go. Still scoreless. Bucs and Rams. All right, well, now in commercial break, let's see if any of the NFL scores changed. I'll quickly go over the MLB scores. It is still 10-0 Broncos over the Jets. 14-2. Raiders got a safety, eh? 14-2 Dolphins. That's interesting. Seahawks Vikings still tied, at 7. MLB scores looking like 5-2 White Sox over the Indians. Reds up 9-1 over the Nationals, top of the 9th. Bottom of the 6th, Brewers up 5-4 over the Mets. Bottom of the 7th, Blue Jays up over the Twins, 4-2. Cubs beating the Cardinals. Bottom of the 7th, 2-1. There we go. The Cardinals, 15-game winning streak is in the balance. San Francisco beating the Rockies 2-1. The bottom of the 6th. The Athletics and Astros tied at 0, bottom of the 2nd. Angels have a 1-0 lead over the Mariners, top of the 3rd. Dodgers have a 2-0 lead over the Diamondbacks, bottom of the 2nd. Braves beating the Padres 1-0, top of the 3rd. And Red Sox Yankees starting at 7:08 Eastern Time. New York winning Friday and Saturday's game. I mean, Giancarlo Stanton hit a grand slam, for crying out loud. 10-7 now, Seattle leads over Minnesota. Minnesota's kind of just like Indianapolis. I don't think they're a bad team, but they're 0-3, so it makes me convinced that they're bad. But then yet again, a team like the Panthers or the Broncos, I mean, let's be real, Denver's going to beat New York. Like, they're 3-0. It's like, Strength of schedule plays a factor on teams' records, of course. As here's the handoff, as they had the ball at the 5 due to the penalty, and Michelle goes absolutely nowhere. Brady and Michelle teaming up, and Gronk all teaming up to win Super Bowl 53. But obviously differing sides today. And Stafford begins today 1 for 6 for 7 yards, which is definitely his slowest start of the season. Cup in motion. Here's Stafford. Dumping it over Michelle to the 10. Going to be 3rd down and about 5 coming up. But, I mean, that's what you need if you're Stafford. Take the safe completions, and we'll mark them 3rd and 4. So I'll give Michelle 6, Stafford now 2 for 7 for 13 yards. But even if it is just a little check down, you got to get some receiving yards. You got to get your quarterback some completions. 2 for 7 against a very stout Buccaneers defense is not instilling confidence. Rams 0 for 2 on 3rd downs today. It is a 3rd and 4 here. They put Robert Woods in motion. Here's Stafford. Take the snap. 4 minutes to go in the first, and he throws the screen. Tyler Higbee, 1st down, Los Angeles. Brought down by Crockle and the rookie defensive end, Joe Tyron Shapinka, but it is a 1st down for Tyler Higbee. And again, nice little screen throw. Higbee now the main tight end after Gerald Everett signs with the Seahawks. And Stafford on 1st and 10 is going to air this one out wide open. Cooper Kupp. One went for close to 20. They're now inside the 40, and it is a 1st down for the Rams. Well, now past the 40 of their own 40. They're going to actually mark Kupp out of bounds at the 45. Able to get open. That's what Stafford wanted, time in the pocket. And all of a sudden, a quarterback who was once 1 for 6 has now thrown 3 straight completions. Kupp, by the way, with 293 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns on the year. It'll be 1st and 10 Rams, 3:23 to go, and we do have an injured Buccaneer player as we head to commercial break. I'm probably just going to switch to red zone for the commercial breaks, but I don't plan on really covering it at all. Raiders just kicked the field goal with Daniel Carlson, so it's 14-5. How about that? You have some scoregami going on if that's the final score. Kirk Cousins with a pitch to Alex Matheson, and Bobby Wagner brought him down after a game too, so no Dalvin Cook today for Minnesota. Seahawks Vikings ending the commercial break, still 10-7 there. The Reds beat the Nationals 9-2. Any other scores that have changed? Athletics up 1-0 over the Astros. That's about it. Now top of the 8th for the Cubs and the Cardinals. 73-all between Phoenix and Seattle in the WHL game, and then, or not the WHL, WNBA, and then Chicago, Minnesota at 5. Starting in 3 minutes is probably when that game will end. Yeah, very quick first quarter. I mean, 34 minutes is... It looks like Teddy Bridgewater, he's playing well for Denver. Like we look down the Jets game. Back at commercial break. Stafford is now 4 for 9 for 47 yards, and Stafford with an empty backfield. So back underway in Los Angeles. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Low snap for Stafford. Throws, caught, and that's a gain of 11 as Van Jefferson. Again, second-year receiver out of Florida. He's working well. It's a little curl route, able to get in front of Delaney. And Jefferson, doing well. Again, Stafford is 4 for 4 for 51 yards on this drive. So this drive really helping out his stats and whatnot because he was having an awful game before this. Here's Woods. They'll put him in motion and they'll throw the screen. And fumbling the football is Higbee. Ball's still on the ground. It looked like the Rams got it. And they did get it back. It's going to be 2nd down coming up. Higbee made the play. It was punched out by Jamal Dean, it looked like. But ultimately, it'll just be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down and 4. Well, actually, give him 5, so 2nd down 5 now. Here's Stafford. And off goes Michelle. Brought down White, and Michelle trying to lunge forward, and he'll get 4. 3rd and 1. Of course, this Thursday will be Jaguars and Bengals for Thursday Night Football. Tomorrow will be Eagles and Cowboys as well. Here's the handoff for Michelle, and he will get the 1st down and a gain of 3. If I do commentate tomorrow, it will be Cowboys and Eagles. I'm not entirely sure if I am yet. I definitely want to do the Thursday game. And then next Sunday, I plan on doing Patriots and Buccaneers. That's the Sunday night game. Rams have 5 first downs compared to the Buccaneers too. But yes, keep you updated on the YouTube schedule. Bruins starting their preseason this week. Of course, I'm a big hockey commentator as well. So we'll probably commentate a couple of NHL preseason games as the week goes on. We shall see. But Stafford, 2 seconds left on the play clock. Pump faking. Stafford going deep for Cup, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here. 27 seconds left in the quarter. But wait a minute. There is a flag. And let's see who this one's on. Yeah, Cup and Jefferson bunched up to the left. It was a hold by Ross Crocknell. Crocknell saying, what the heck? Don't call me for that. First and 10 at the 26-yard line is where they'll mark it. They have Woods put him in motion. Stafford, handoff goes. Michelle up the middle, and he gets a yard. Michelle will be substituted to the right as a receiver. All right, Stafford in an empty backfield. It's 2nd and 8. Will he take the snap? He won't. First quarter expires. Still scores between the Bucs and the Rams, but Los Angeles is well within field goal range. We'll see what happens as this game continues. Yeah, let's check out Red Zone here. Still 14-5 Dolphins. So 14-5. This is ridiculous, dude. We got the first down. Whoops. Yeah. Look at Jacoby Brissett timeline here. Was drafted by the Patriots, has spent 2017 through 20 with the Colts, and now with, of course, the Dolphins, signing a 1-year deal with them. All right. Does look like we're heading back after this commercial, which is awesome. All right. Oh, well, Fox just advertising their shows. They were advertising 911, and I was like actually intrigued because I actually watched that show, so I was actually like getting into the commercial there. But the second show they advertised, I didn't know. Oh, Cardinals tied up against the Cubs. Well, there we go. And it is, all the NFL scores stayed the same. So first play of the second quarter. At the 24, Stafford will put Woods in motion, and handoff goes Michel. Sony Michel to the 19. Good run there, and it will be third down coming up. So 3rd and 3, and now Michel will be substituted out, probably for Funk. I would imagine, because again, Darrell Henderson's inactive today. So basically, Michel and Funk are the only two active running backs, and they do bring in Funk. 11th play of the drive for Los Angeles, 3rd and 3 at the 19, and shotgun is Stafford. Low snap, pumps, throws down the middle, and that's a first down. Needed 3, got 5, Robert Woods. Former Bill making the reception. He's been with Los Angeles since the 2017-18 season, and that was some nice bump and run, getting Devin White out of the way and picking up a nice first down. Rams have killed over 6.5 minutes. Stafford 6 for 6 for 57. Here is now 7 for 7 on this drive. He's got Higbee. It looked like he got about 7 on that one, maybe a little bit less, but Rams are doing well, and yep, they'll give Higbee 6. 2nd and goal coming up. Well, 2nd and 4. Technically not goal yet, but they are inside the 10, so. Higbee this season has 9 catches for 94 yards. Ball placed at the 7. And again, they need to get to the 3 for the goal-to-go situation. Michel, the tailback. Handoff goes to Sony Michel, and he can't break through the wall of Devin White and Antoine Winfield Jr. It will be 3rd down and 2. Devin White, one of the best defensive performances in NFL playoff history. To me, that was Devin White last year in the playoffs. That was the 2nd greatest linebacking I've ever seen in the playoffs, behind 2015 Von Miller. But I would say my top 2 playoff linebackers I've ever seen all time. One's 2015 Von Miller, 2 right behind him, 2020 Devin White. And now here's Stafford throwing a high pass for Higbee, and he's in. Touchdown. And my Buccaneer praise is all for naught. Tyler Higbee scores from 6 yards out, and the Rams take a 6-0 lead. Screen pass to the tight end, and it pays dividends. Rams up 6-0, and here comes the extra point from Matt Gay. And we'll take a look again. Actually, I had Cooper Kupp set up as a running back until they put him in motion, and that allowed Higbee to get open on the screen throw. He's in for the touchdown. Good snap. Gay nails the extra point. 7-0, 12:22 to go. Bucs are the ones who are trailing. We'll see what they can do when they come back on offense. I'm still in shock. Social media is still in shock about the whole Justin Tucker making the 66-yard field goal thing. That's an NFL record. Now, I will say it is in a dome, but I think being in a dome is more legit than it being in Denver. I'm going to put it to you that way. I think, personally, if it's an outdoor game, Tucker don't make that. But it is Justin Tucker. He is the best kicker in the league by quite a large margin. You know, he's doing his thing. Broncos still leading the Jets 10-0. Dolphins still have a 14-5 lead over the Raiders. And the Seahawks still have a 17-7 lead over Minnesota. Any Mlb scores have changed? A few. Brewers now up 8-4 over the Mets, bottom of the 6th. And the Dodgers now up 3-0 over the Diamondbacks, top of the 3rd. Okay. All right, we're at commercial break. Higbee with the 6-yard touchdown. And Gay to kick it off. So the Bucs will get, their 4th possession after this return, which goes to the 24. We'll get to see what Brady does here, but let's take a look again at the Stafford TD. Just step back, throw the screen. That was the only original throw to Higbee. Now, the touchdown they show. First touchdown of the year for the tight end, the 4th-year tight end. And here is Buccaneers back on offense at the 24. They put Chris Godwin in motion, Brady in an empty backfield. Brady throwing the screen. Scotty Miller. He's got speed. Miller gets 2, maybe 3, depending on where they spot it. Of course, that was the huge thing. Hanging into Super Bowl weekend, Miller wanted to challenge Tyreek Hill in a race. Well, that never happened, but Miller does get 3, and it will be 2nd down 7, and now they'll substitute Miller, probably for Tyler Johnson. He's 2nd-year receiver. Brady 7 for 10 for 53 yards. The stats look good on paper, but in reality, Tampa Bay's offense has been very lackluster. Brady steps back. Brady launching one, and Evans, the intended target. Ramsey on the coverage, And it's 3rd and 7. I definitely thought I saw a hook on a jersey. Let's see. Ramsey does make contact with Evans' arm, but I don't really think you can call that pass interference. Yeah, even Brady's not going to argue that. 3rd and 7. Jalen Ramsey just doing what he does best. Best corner in the NFL, perhaps. In shotgun with Ronald Jones. It's Bernard, the running back, and they'll dump it over to Bernard. On 3rd and 7, he dives. Oh, that's going to be close. I think they're going to mark him inches shy of the marker. Where are they going to put this ball? This is extremely close. Oh, they're going to give him the first. I love to see a replay of this. That looked close, but I would say that's 4th and inches. That looked close, and we're not going to get a replay, it seems. Brady's now 8 for 12 for 61 yards. Jones now the running back, 1st and 10. And they'll mark him at the 34 without a replay. That is interesting. Jones, handoff, and a gain of 4. Down the play by 3 Buccaneer uniforms, or by 3 Ram uniforms. Everyone was in a bunch. Here's Chris Carson for a 30-yard touchdown. Seahawks. This is a 17-7 lead over Minnesota. Game has 7:09 to go in the second. Every team except Seattle is undefeated in the NFC West. Bucs trying to hand the Rams their first loss this afternoon. And Ronald Jones lost 3 yards. Kenny Young, the former Raven, with the tackle. It's 3rd down. Of course, Young coming over from the Ravens in the Marcus Peters trade. And now it is 3rd down 6 for the Buccaneers. They have to score here. Cannot force a punt. Bucs are 1 for 4 on 3rd downs. Evans put in motion. 3 seconds to go on the play clock. Brady takes the snap. Brady under immediate duress, but he throws to Godwin, and that is a 1st down. Darius Williams with the tackle, but Brady able to read the play perfectly. He just throws a well-placed ball for Chris Godwin, even if it's incomplete. Not going to be a turnover. Godwin's second catch for 24 yards now. Look at beautiful SoFi Stadium. Chargers also play here. Play action. Brady pumps twice, and dumps it over to Jones, who goes to the 49 before he's down by Ramsey. Brady was going for the deep shot, then he pumped, and then he looked like he was going to go for, like a medium shot, pumped again, and then just took the safe little dump off for 4 yards. And now we have a flag, and Aaron Donald communicating with the official. We're going to get a full start on offense. Or legal formation, rather. Arians, of course, trying to plead his case. Buccaneers about 3 pounds for 15 yards. Ram has 1 penalty for 4 yards, and that was on that kickoff, which kicked off the touchdown drive. They have Johnson in motion. Here's Brady. Pick the inside handoffs, throws the screen, and getting absolutely nowhere. They got to throw deep a little bit here. Ramsey with the tackle on Jalen Darden, who was the primary kick returner for the Bucs as well, and it's 2nd and 15. Darden able to make the catch, but here's the thing. Yeah, you make the play, but you got to get downfield here. Rookie receiver ain't doing nothing against Jalen Ramsey. I hate to say it. And now you have a 2nd down and 15, and I honestly haven't been impressed with Tampa Bay's offense. Brady launches one. He finally goes deep. At least throws a medium pass. It's connected to Evans for 17 yards and a 1st down. That's what Tampa Bay needed to do. You have to throw long, but you got to get away from the screen passing type stuff. Evans able to create good separation from Williams. Needed 15. They got 17. And that was a first down for the Buccaneers. And again, good. And Donald now getting double teamed. I should probably expect one of the two blocking Donald is former Pro Bowl right guard Ali Marpet. Here's the inside handoff, and Jones to the 44. All right. Second down, 6. Brady 5 for 6 for 34 yards. Godwin with a stiff arm, and he'll get 5. And Godwin and Ramsey, that's going to be a good matchup to watch for the rest of this game. That should be the main wide receiver CB duo. So far, it has not disappointed. 3rd and 1, they got Evans on the sideline. Third and 1, Jones, the running back. They'll put Cameron Brate from left to right. Handoff goes. Jones plowing his way. Need a yard. Got 2. That is another first down for Tampa Bay, and they've kept this drive alive. Those are killing off quite a bit of a clock here. Probably be going into halftime before the hour-and-a-half mark of the stream. Total yards, 107 for Los Angeles, 105 for Tampa Bay. Rushing yards, Rams up in that category. Bucks up in the passing yards category. Play action. Brady pumps, throws, reeled in. Gronk to the 10, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Gronk finally making a catch. And the easiest read all day seemed for Brady. Gronk is able to get away from the linebackers. He's able to get wide open on the right side of that field. Brady going to his old reliable. Lowers the shoulder as well, getting the 6 yards. Oh, well, down to the 6-yard line. He got way more than 6 yards. He got about 20. I'm not entirely sure. Brady, by the way, 7 touchdowns in the red zone this year. It's most in the NFL. He's 14 for 19, trying to improve on that here with Giovanni Bernard put in motion, and Brady calls a timeout with 1 second left on the play clock. So Bucks use the first time out of the entire game. First and goal coming up. Obviously a key part of this game. Brady already has a $115 passing. After the defense forced a few 3-and-outs, offense is starting to click. Both teams going on somewhat long drives, and they are now driving, trying to even up this game. First and goal. Brady now communicating with Jones. 6 seconds left on the play clock. Now 4. They put Godwin in motion. Handoff goes. Jones brought down at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Bucks in the huddle. They got Evans back out there, and they'll split him and Godwin out to the left, along with Bernard. They'll put Bernard in motion. They have a 3 tight end set to the right. Here's a handoff to Bernard, and Giovanni Bernard with a spin down to the 2. It's 3rd and goal. Crossed the 1 hour mark of the broadcast. Glad to have everyone with us. 3rd and goal. Bucs are trying to even this game up. They're currently in the huddle. They bring Jones in as the running back. They have Bray and Gronk. So probably, actually, no, they have O.J. Howard as well. They have 3 tight ends set. They're going to put Evans on the sideline along with Bernard. 3rd and goal. Bray now trying to audible. There's 3 seconds left on the play clock. They put Godwin in motion. And the end around to Godwin. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin on the end around. And he scores from 2 yards out. So the Bucs are an extra point away from a tie. End around touchdown for Chris Godwin. So here is Ryan Suckup for the extra point. Suckup with 4:03 to go. Good snap, and it's down the middle. So it is now 7-7. So Godwin scores 2 yards out off the end around. Bucs finally getting going. Both offenses finally getting going. There's already 4:03 to go in the first half. We are cruising along here in Los Angeles. Now both offenses get on the board after extremely long drives. Yeah, this rate is not even going to last 3 hours at the rate we're going. Of course, Sunday night game, Packers, 49ers. Monday night game, Eagles, Cowboys, and the Thursday night game is Jags and Bengals. Let's see if any other sports games changed. It is now 3-0 Braves over the Padres, but that's about it. Phoenix beat Seattle 85-80 in the WNBA game in overtime, and currently Minnesota has a 23-22 lead over Chicago at the end of the first. We had some soccer on today, as you probably expect. WOL beat SOU 1-0. Arsenal beat Tarham 3-1. Lazaro beat Romania 3-2. Tulsa beat Atletico, or other way around. Atletico beat Tulsa 2-1. MLS action later on. Seattle against SKC. I don't know. I don't know this team name. Kansas City. Sporting Kansas City. That's such a confusing name. And then Austin FC versus the LA Galaxy. NASCAR race tonight at Las Vegas. That's at 7 o'clock. I'll probably be watching the NASCAR race over Sunday Night Football. But, yeah. 49ers Packers, I mean, that's a pretty good game. .403 to go. Again, with the kickoff and the touchback, so Rams will get up to 25. Rams sitting well in the NFC West. They're 45-21 since McVay was hired in 2017 with a Super Bowl appearance in 2018. They've done well. And now with a brand new quarterback who is yet to lose in a new uniform, having the season of his life with a 6 touchdown to 1 interception ratio, and Cooper Kupp will pick up 9 as the Rams begin the drive. So I think if Los Angeles can score anytime after the 2-minute warning, I think that would be a pretty successful drive. You obviously hate to give the Buccaneers so much time on the clock. Stafford with 280 passing touchdowns and over 45,000 passing yards. That's the most yards and touchdown passes by QB to never win a playoff game, which is very interesting. Sony Michel with the juke on 2nd and 1, and he will pick up 4. So a fresh set of downs for Los Angeles. Again, the Rams don't really have to do anything crazy. All they have to do is basically kill this clock down, go tick, 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 down to the 2-minute warning. And here's Stafford stepping back, 3 minutes to go now. Dumps it over to Michel, and he gets a gain of 2 at most, down to the 40. Devin White making the tackle along with Delaney. Stafford 11 for 16, 93 yards. In carefree football. I'm just going to try to run a play or two before we hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 7 to the 40. Stafford. 2nd to go on the play clock. Stafford going to lob one up and incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up. Looking for Jackson, but there is a flag. And they could very well call pass interference against Tampa Bay here. See what they're going to call. And yep, penalty is against the Bucs. 2nd down coming up. Yeah, offsides on Levante David. Well, obviously rather have the offsides than the pass interference. 2nd down and 2, and this could very well be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Second down and 2. Inside handoff. Michel loses 1. It's 3rd down. And long coming up. Well, 3rd short, actually. So we hit the 2-minute warning, and that snap actually bounced off of Stafford's helmet. He inside handed it off to Michel and went nowhere like it. 2-minute warning, Bucs and Rams, even at 7. All right. Take one little glance at social media and everyone's like, oh my God, the Chiefs have to blow it up. Like, oh my goodness, relax. The 1 and 2, yeah, they're losing against quality teams, but here's what it is. The Cardinals beat the Cubs 4-2 at the top of the 9th. They are unreal right now. Like, what is in the St. Louis Cardinals drink? They're playing incredible. 17-0 Broncos at halftime. Dolphins leading the Raiders 14-12. 2 seconds left in the half. Vikings and Seahawks 17-14. Minnesota trailing Seattle at home. I think it's incredible how Bucs and Rams is already at the 2-minute warning, and just the 4:05 games are just getting into halftime. I should say this game does end relatively early. I will stay on for bonus coverage of Seattle and Minnesota, depending on how close the game is. This is 17-14 Seahawks. If it say 17-14, I would stay on. But again, depending on the score and depending on how long this game takes, I will stay on for bonus coverage of Seattle and Minnesota. I'd hate to commentate back-to-back Greg Joseph choking field goal, but that's the case. That's the case. There's a throw. Higbee. First down on the 3rd and 4. They got 9. And now the Rams are off and running after the 2-minute warning. And that's what you got to do here. You got to score and you got to make sure the Bucs don't have much time. Like, if the Rams could give Tampa Bay under 30 seconds, there's a good chance they just take a knee and head into half. Here's Stafford. Gunning one deep. Man, wide open. Deshaun Jackson. And he underthrew him. Deshaun Jackson had about 3 steps on his corner. On his safety, rather. He outran Winfield. And it's an underthrow. Vita Vea may have made contact with the football. Well, that would have been a perfect pass for Stafford. Yeah, Vita Vea may have really gotten a piece of that throw because it looked like the second Stafford released it, it was going to be in stride, and it was significantly underthrown. So it had to be because of Vita Vea. And now you have a 2nd and 10. Stafford still throwing deep down the middle to the 24. Van Jefferson brought down by Devin White. Los Angeles, they'll pick up the yardage one way or another. Nice play by Van Jefferson. And the Rams are going to continue to roll here. 3 timeouts still in the Rams' pocket. They can really chew off clock. So you're well inside field goal range. Here's Stafford. Dumps it over. Batted away by Crockett. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Buccaneers acquired Crockett halfway through last season. Played pretty well with them. I mean, for a 4th-string corner, now 3rd string due to Sean Murphy Bunting's injury. Makes sense. Second down 10. Here's Stafford. Launching one for Cooper Kupp, and he makes the grab at the 3. 1st and goal to go for the Rams. It's a nice throw from Stafford. They're going to give the Bucs some time, which is interesting. Cooper Kupp with a nice catch anyway. Good adjustment. With the outrun Delaney, I mean, yeah. Why are you having Delaney on Cooper Kupp? Kupp's going to beat him all day. Stafford with a good throw. The Rams are cooking. 1st and goal, 54 seconds remaining. They have Michelle as the running back. In shotgun formation is Stafford. Switching from right to left. Here's Stafford taking the snap. Picks up wide open. Cooper Kupp touchdown. I just realized I haven't been marking the touchdowns in the chat. Let me do that one. Cooper Kupp, 4 yards out, gives the Rams the lead with 51 seconds left in the quarter. There it is. Cooper Kupp with the touchdown, and Matt Gay for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and he nails it. 14-7. All right. Rams are back in the lead. All right, so back in commercial break. When halftime rolls around, they'll do live coverage for Red Zone until that's over. Cardinals are literally going to beat the Cubs. That's crazy. Oh, my goodness. Like, how do they do it? How? Also, NHL preseason action's on. The Bruins and Capitals are tied at 1. I will be commentating preseason hockey soon. Probably Tuesday would be the day I would first do it. Tuesday's going to be Bruins and Rangers, which is good for me because I actually would want to commentate the Bruins. So maybe. Well, the Bruins Rangers on Tuesday. I thought it was Bruins Flyers, but it's apparently Bruins Rangers, so that's okay. It's Bruins and Rangers. Yeah, probably. If I can, I'll commentate that on Tuesday. Wednesday will be Power Skate Show as per usual. Go subscribe there on YouTube, Weekly Hockey Podcast. And then last but not least, Thursday Night Football, Jaguars, and Bengals. And usually Friday, I like to take the night off from commentating on Fridays. But yeah. So Bucs are getting the ball back with about 51 seconds left. There's Galen and Tom Brady Sr. looking off in the box seats. Here is Gay. They kick it off from the 35. Here's the touchback. First and 10. Coming up now for the Buccaneers at the 25. Oh, my goodness. JB's on TikTok doing the NFL on Fox thing. That's pretty funny. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bucs now. 1st and 10 at the 25. And Brady will step back and he'll fire down the middle. Here's Chris Godwin to the 45. Brought down by Scott. And there is a flag, so this could be coming back. Give him a penalty against the Buccaneers. This play is probably coming back. I think I'll call Gronk for a penalty. I think so. Now here is, Bruce Arians is upset about the penalty. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty against Gronk. So 1st and 20. Here's Brady. Throwing. That is low and incomplete for Evans. Down by Williams, and it will be 2nd down and 20. Forty seconds left now in this first half, and it seemed like they were going somewhere off the catch from Godwin, but penalty will put them back, and now it'll be 2nd and 20. Here's Brady at the 15. Bernard in shotgun, and they'll dump it over to Giovanni Bernard. And Bernard's going to get a lot of running room to the 40, and he's brought down at the 47. Not a bad catch and run by Bernard. And now it looks like the Bucs are going to use their second time out of the half here. Let's take a look again on the replay. Brady, nice little screen. Dump it off to Bernard. When in doubt, you do have to check down. Brady, notorious for throwing to his running backs, and he is able to march forward for the first. That was a nice play. That was right guard Kappa taking care of Nick Scott. So 1st and 10 now for the Bucs. 31 seconds to go in the first half. And Brady will now get out of the huddle. Putting Scotty Miller in motion. Brady taking the snap and fires down the middle. That's Evans. Mike Evans will step out of bounds at the 45. So they're about 5 yards out of field goal range. Obviously, Bucs are probably looking for more than that. They are getting the second half kickoff. Yeah, Evans getting a nice little catch and run there. Here's Brady. Away now, second most all-time in career passing yards. He just passed the 8,000 career mark. He's at 8,022. Drew Brees, first place ever with 80,300 plus. So Brady probably passing Brees within a game or two for the all-time passing yards record. Looks like we got a little 30-second commercial break before we run the next play. But they're currently in the huddle. But yeah, Evans getting out of bounds, and Buccaneers still got 25 seconds and a timeout to work with. Sack will obviously have the Bucs use their last timeout. Anything else, they'll try to go no huddle and probably spike it at the line. 1st and 10, Brady under immediate duress, and he's stripped. And Bernard's going to pick up the loose ball and pick up 13. Rams defense did their job, but recover the fumble. That's Aaron Donald doing his thing, punching the ball loose, but Bernard catches it. Oh, I've never seen. That's maybe the luckiest play all season. A strip sack that turns into 13 yards for Giovanni Bernard. That's incredible. That may be the luckiest play of the season, besides the bouncing off the helmet and landing an interception for the back for the Ravens in week 1. Darnold has never sacked Brady. He has 3 QB hits. I think that's his first strip sack, but is yet to get an actual sack against Brady. And Bernard, again, able to pick up the loose ball and run for the first. That is ridiculous. Yeah. This should definitely count as, the ball's behind the line of scrimmage, but the ball never touches the ground. Therefore, it's never dead. This should definitely be a catch. Obviously, it's going to be reviewed. Of course, within a 2-minute warning, the booth will review it, not coach's challenge. But, yeah, this is, under booth review. 16 seconds left in the half. This should definitely... Yeah, it should definitely be a catch and run for Bernard. Oh. Taking a longer view as you'd expect. Now they're finally taking the headset off. I think this is the largest SoFi Stadium's ever been. I mean, this is a jam-packed stadium, brand new in its second year, first year where fans can attend. Absolutely beautiful stadium constructed in 2019. Now here's the call. The call is confirmed. So a catch and run for Bernard, and that's going to be another first down for the Bucs, I believe. That should be the case anyway. I mean, again, unless they down the ball, and they down the ball. Wow. So it's not a first down for Bernard. I mean, I'm not a rule expert, but to me, that should be a catch and a run. Anyway, Brady back out there, and it's caught. Scotty Miller make it third down and about 11, and now the Bucs will probably use their last time out here and attempt a long field goal, and that's what they're going to do down to the final 3 seconds. Timeout, and here comes the field goal. So Ryan Suckup he made 54 yards twice. Wow, 54 yards is his career long? I would have thought it was longer. Well, here's Suckup. This is going to be a pretty long field goal. So 54 yards, again, like I mentioned, is his career long. How long would this be? This would be about 53. That's what it looks like. Already had enough bizarre field goals today with that 66-yarder by Tucker. Suckup. 55-yard attempt. So this will be a career long for Suckup if he's to make it. Good snap. Good hold. Suckup missed it wide right. Oh my goodness. That's not even close. And the Rams stay up 14-7 as they go into halftime. The Rams are 39-0 when leading at halftime under Sean McVay. That's the second longest streak in NFL history, and they got a lot of work to do ahead of them, but they are in front 14-7, and it is the Rams that will receive the second half kickoff. Well, that was a pretty bizarre ending to a pretty good first half of football. The Vikings lead the Seahawks 21-17. The Dolphins lead the Raiders 14-12, and the Broncos lead the Jets 17-0. We're currently going to head over to Red Zone to take a look at both AFC matchups. And so, all right. So Broncos and Jets. Broncos looking to go to 3-0 for the first time since when? 2016 probably? Second attempt for Teddy Bridgewater. Ball is already placed at the 41-yard line. Oh, my goodness. The New York Jets are bad, and there is no sugarcoating. Here's the handoff. Melvin Gordon, and he will be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Down play by Marcus May. So, again, this is Red Zone. Bucs Rams in halftime, 14-7. LA leads. Denver leading here at home, 17-0 over New York. Now we have an injured Bronco. It looks like it's a lineman. Number 61, the center. I only have rosters for the Bucs and Rams right now, so I would not know who that is. I think I know it's the center. Going to be the drive of the day according to Red Zone here. Falcons and Giants. Atlanta has 7 play, 58 yards. They went with 2 first downs and finished with a 40-yard game-winning field goal by Younghoe Koo. The Giants go to 0-3, Falcons to 1-2. Both teams probably aren't going to make the playoffs, but regardless, it was a good game, and the Falcons snap a 7-game losing streak for Matt Ryan as starter which is pretty cool there. Ryan, 243 and 2 touchdowns on the day. Daniel Jones, 266. I mean, oh my goodness, this is not a good stat line. I mean, 24 for 35 looks fine on the surface. He didn't throw an interception, which is good, but again, he did not throw a touchdown, and that's what hurt him. Raiders have the ball. Everyone's losing 14-0, scoring 12 unanswered. Let's see what they have in store. I think this is their first drive of the second half. Ball placed at the 32. Here is Derek Carr. Putting Hunter Renfrow in motion. They fake it. Carr going for the deep shot. He has a man wide open, and he overthrew him. That was Henry Ruggs, the intended man. It's 2nd and 10 coming up. Carr just trying to step up, and he had Hunter Renfrow. He has played significantly well. Here's Ruggs. James put in motion. He made a pretty nice play. Here's Carr. To the 42. Fake it. Here's a little screen to Darren Waller. The Waller down 46. That'll help out my fantasy team a little bit. They're down coming up. They're down 6 now for the Raiders. They get a gain of 4. All 4 receptions for 31 on the afternoon. Raiders Dolphins the only game that's not in commercial break right now, so we're sticking with this here on Red Zone. 3rd down 6. Zay Jones put in motion. Here's the throw. Caught. Jones, first down to midfield, and he's brought out of bounds at the 40, and we're going to get a face mask on Justin Coleman. So Zay Jones gets the catch. There's the face mask. My goodness. Yeah, but we're obviously going to get the penalty against the Dolphins. They're going to get unnecessary roughness, not a face mask. That's interesting. Well, 3rd and 11 here for the Broncos. Here's Teddy Bridgewater. Dumps it over, and Melvin Gordon. A nice little run here. Need 11, and he's got 17. First down Broncos. So now we go double box time. Get at the 24. Here is Carr. To fake the end around to Ruggs. Brought down the play by Jerome Baker, and that's a gain of 4. Now here's the Broncos. Got the ball to 24. Here's Bridgewater. Inside handoff. 21. That is the rookie Williams on the carry. 3rd down coming up. They're in 10. Broncos will get out of the huddle. Placed at the 21. The Broncos shut up the Jets here at Mile High Stadium back in 2017, so I guess they're looking to do it today. Jets only scored 6 points against New England in week 2. Bridgewater is sacked. It will be 4th and long coming up. They will kick a field goal. Brandon McManus, 2nd down 3, back to the Raiders-Dolphins game. Ball is placed at the 18, so both teams are in the red zone right now. Going to put Renfrow in motion, inside handoff, and as the first down, needed 3, got 4. Peyton Barber on the carry, was acquired from the football team, or acquired by the football team, rather. A few weeks ago, Raiders picked him off the practice squad. All right, let me just check the Rams-Bucks game. I think It's a halftime report. I think the Rams-Bucks game will probably be back underway in about 3 to 5 minutes. So probably after this Raiders drive, I'm going to go just switch back to the Rams-Bucks game for good, essentially. Here is Barber eating 2 yards. Excuse me a moment. So we'll see what happens here with the Raiders. But, hey, even a field goal gives them the lead. So here's a 47-yard attempt for McManus. Kick is up, and he got it. Brandon McManus is good. It's 20-0 Broncos. All right, so McManus makes his kick. It's 2nd down and 8. Comes the 8th play of the drive for Derek Carr. Carr will throw, caught, and Moreau making the grab to the 4. Maybe the 3, depending on where they spot it. Pass interference against the Raiders. So offensive pass interference on Moreau. So they will nullify the pass. Oh, he's just trying to get off of Eric Rowe. That was kind of a ticky-tack call. Second down, 18. Into yard line, Carr will call timeout. All right, so still Vikings, Seahawks, and Rams, Bucks in halftime. Bears are at the Miami 12, and Jets and Broncos looks like still in commercial break. Just typical week for the Jets. I get so fed up with teams that are constantly bad. Like, I got so fed up with the Browns up until about 2018. Maybe Zach Wilson will develop, but it's not going to be with the Jets. I mean, look at Sam Darnold. Zach Wilson is not going to do good as long as he's on the Jets. He's going to be a bust. Once he leaves the Jets, he may be good, but when he's on the Jets, he's going to be a bust, and that's the sad truth. There's Hunter Renfrow to the 11. Yeah, he's only 3 games into his career, of course. He's not doing good. And you can just kind of sense, and he's just not going to succeed in this Jets offense. And the Raiders are in with a touchdown. Hunter Renfrow on the receiving end, and so the Raiders are in. Okay, so now the Raiders are in. I'm gonna go switch to Rams and Bucks now, which should hopefully be starting in a couple of minutes. The Capitals tied at 1 first intermission. All right, we are going to start the third quarter now in the Rams-Bucs game. So, we're going to have time commentating a Bronco field goal and a Raider touchdown. And okay, we are back up and running. So, Rams are getting the ball. They have the chance to go up 21-7. All right, Bucs ready to kick it off here. Buccaneers actually have more total yards than the Rams do. I mean, only by 8 yards, 184 to 176, but also more time of possession. Thinking we'll kick it off, and second half underway with the touchback. So I get to see Matthew Stafford again. Sean McVay was absolutely amped up after that missed field goal heading into halftime, and he was jumping up and down, running into the locker room. He's doing an amazing job. And Stafford, 15 for 22 for $148, 2 TDs, no picks. Going to put Woods in motion. Handoff goes. Michelle will get a yard if it looked like he was actually tackled at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, the huddle here, 2nd and 10. Yep, they will give Michelle nothing. Here's Higbee put in motion. Stafford. Take the snap. Stafford's going to lob one up for Woods. Incomplete. Looking for Crucknell. It'll be 3rd and 10 coming up. Trying to pass lead Woods, but 3rd string corner. Pretty good coverage there. Rams are 5 for 7 on 3rd downs. Here's Stafford pump faking. Stafford going deep, wide open. Deshaun Jackson. See you later. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Deshaun Jackson absolutely flew by the Bucs secondary. The Rams take a 27 lead. Let's take a look. Again, here on the replay, just a nice little move around Carlton Davis. Mike Edwards had 2 pick sixes against Atlanta last week. Fell down there off the route of Jackson. Good deep throw. Rams. A statement touchdown to begin the 3rd. And here is the kick from Matt Gay, and he nailed it. So it's 21-7. Rams in the lead, and they are in a commanding lead at this point. 2 possessions. Sean McVay is fired up. Deshaun Jackson with his usual long bomb touchdown, putting the Rams up by 14. You never count out Tom Brady. That's the first thing you do. You never count out Tom Brady. It's looking bad, but we've seen the story play out before. All right. I just realized if Tampa Bay loses this game, Carolina is leading the division. That's nuts. Yeah, I think the Panthers have a lead over the Buccaneers in the division. Absolutely wild. Cardinals did beat the Cubs. That's 16 in a row for St. Louis. That's pretty impressive. Oh, the Padres tied up at 3 against Atlanta. All right, so the Padres came back practically from the dead, and they're doing well now. When we get back from the commercial break, I mean, absolute dominance by the Rams offense. Now 3 touchdowns. Deshaun Jackson wide open on the previous play and going for his usual 65-plus yard bomb. Stafford again. This is going to be a 75-yard touchdown. Well, placed out of 25. Stafford steps up. Just release it. My goodness. Deshaun Jackson. Name a faster receiver. Tyreek Hill? I don't think so. This is Deshaun Jackson in his mid-30s. And he still has ridiculous speed. Brady to take the snap and false start against Tampa? Maybe. We do got a false start against the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay looks rattled right now. They're calling the left tackle Devon Smith. Game is far from over, and we are talking about Tom Brady here, but at the same time, the rest of the team's got gel before he could think about a comeback. They put Godwin in motion. Brady takes the snap. Brady loading up and wide open Evans. They'll give him 21 and a first. Mike Evans. A tremendous job getting open off the curl route, and he has done pretty well in this game. And going up against Williams to create good separation, he's done his job. Brady with a well-placed ball. I'll put him at $1.92, so Brady with one more completion could be over 200 yards. Evans with 51 receiving yards on just 3 catches. And off goes to Fournette, and Fournette will get a gain of 2. Take a look at Ramsey. He's done well covering Scotty Miller and Cameron Brate. Here's again on Chris Godwin. Ramsey has done his job. He's definitely still a shutdown corner in this league, as it is a 2nd down 7. They're going to put Brady in motion. Ramsey steps up to the line of scrimmage, playing box coverage. Brady down the middle of Gronk to the 42. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Brady with a great pass over to Gronkowski. And look at this. Fuller kind of slipped up a little bit. He has 2 catches for 41 yards. Scotty Miller put in motion. Play action to Fournette. And Brady tries to dump it over to Fournette, but He fell and it's incomplete. He got tripped up by his lineman. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Brady with only 6 incompletions, over 200 yards, ball placed at the 42. Here is Brady. Putting in motion is Godwin. Evans also split up to the right. Evans Brady looking for Evans rather, and he does. Get 12 yards and a first down, brought down by David Long Jr. The Bucs are rolling in. He's trying to stay within a possession of the touchdown. Look at this. And 13 yards. A nice play. 4 receptions for 63 yards. He gets out of the huddle. Brady looking for Fournette. He is the tailback. They put Godwin in motion. Brady stepping back, throwing to Gronk, and he bobbled it, but he's brought down to 25. Lewis with the tackle, and it'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up, and now Gronk's hurt. Gronk is down. Now, I got the training staff out. What a hit. Gronk, oof, what a shot, too. I mean, that's just a good hit by Lewis. Gronk wasn't looking for him, and he hits him hard in the back. That is Terrell Lewis with the tackle. 11:16 to go in the third, and we'll probably head a commercial break here if Gronk doesn't get up within the upcoming seconds. Yep. Commercial break, and, I mean, pretty good. It's a pretty good hit again by Lewis, taking the wind out of Gronk. It looked like he definitely hit his back. And no NFL scores have changed. Still 20-0 Broncos over the Jets. 19-14 Rays over the Dolphins. 21-17 Vikings over the Seahawks. All right. Brewers beating the Mets 8-4, and the Blue Jays beating the Twins 5-2. Those games are now final. Rockies and Giants had 2, top of the 9th. Athletics up 2-1 over Astros up 2-1 over the Athletics, 2-1, top of the 6th. Bottom of the 7th, 1-1 Mariners and Angels, top of the 6th. 3-0 Dodgers over the Diamondbacks, and 3-3 Braves versus Padres, top of the 6th. And then starting in a little under an hour, Red Sox and Yankees starting at 7:08 Eastern Time. Ending your own WNBA game, Chicago beating Minnesota 58-50. NASCAR race starting in about an hour, as is MLS action. Oh, it's 24-17 now. Minnesota adds on a field goal. Night football this upcoming week, Jaguars and Bengals. Hopefully, you'll be on the call for that. Bengals are 2-1, Jaguars 0-3. Bengals are probably going to win. But you never know. Jaguars were beating the Cardinals for quite a bit today. And Gronk is on the sidelines, but I got to go check him in the medical tent. He has a pretty good hit by Lewis. Able to hit Gronk in the shoulder, and oof. Takes a punishing shot there, and Brady looking down. 2nd down and 4 at the 25. So the Bucs have driven. Now to make it a one-possession game, Brady will dump it over Fournette. 1st down to the 18. First and 10. Bucks done their job. They have 14 first downs apiece, actually. Now the Rams need total yardage by 5, 251 to 246. Brady faked it Fournette. Brady dumping it over to Cameron Brate. Here's Brate. Now the main tight end with the Gronk injury, and Brate goes in. Or does he? He's down at the 1. First and goal to go. The play action throws to Brate, and yep, that is first and goal. He's just trying to lower the shoulder. Good play action. And Brady able to get open. It was a pretty nice play. Here's first and goal. Now Gronkowski heading to the locker room. Getting up down him if he can. Brady on the QB sneak. Touchdown. No signal. Looked like he's in. And yes, he is. Touchdown. QB sneak. And all right, Bucks pulling with their possession. Around the minute 56. Roughly. So Brady gets the QB sneak touchdown. Right behind the center, Ryan Jensen, and he's in for the score. So 21-13, 9:57 to go in the third. You're a suck up. Good snap, and got it. So 21-14, 9:57 to go, third quarter. Kowski, I'll give you an update on him. It looks like he may miss some time with a rib injury, but Brady off the QB sneak scores anyway. 9:57 to go, third quarter. 21-14. I'm just going to check the NFL scores real quick, and then I'm going to take a little break until the game gets back on here. So 20-0 Broncos over the Jets. 19 early fourth quarter. 19-14 Raiders leading the Dolphins at the end of the third. Vikings have a 24-17 lead over Seattle. So 5:22 to go. And yeah, looks like that's it. So I will step aside for a few moments. Don't go anywhere. Bucks pulling with the possession. 21-14 Los Angeles. We are back. Kickoff is a touchback. And so, 9:57 to go in the third. The Rams will get the ball back once more. Stafford, 3 touchdowns. 223 yards. He's 16 for 24. Cup with 4 catches, 55 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Higbee, 5 catches, 40 yards and a touchdown. And Deshaun Jackson with a 75-yard touchdown throw. Or catch, rather, for Jackson. Throw, of course, for Stafford. And 1st and 10 and shotgun with Michelle, the running back, to the left of Stafford. 1st and 10 to 25, and here's the screen man Jefferson, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. Now played by Ross Crocknell. So, pretty big hitting, yeah, Gronkowski. Like I mentioned before, he's heading off to the locker room right now. He's walking under his own power, but probably going to go check his ribs, I would assume, or the right side of his body, because, again, that was a pretty huge hit by Jordan Lewis. 2nd and 10, Stafford, empty backfield. Good snap, Stafford, pump fakes. Rolls out to the left hand, incomplete. Looking for Michelle. Devin White with the incompletion. It's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 coming up here. 9:07 to go in the third. Bucs would love to force a 3-0 and then attempt to tie this game. Here is Stafford. Pump faking, throwing, and it's caught. Robert Woods to the 46. 1st down, Rams. All Stafford, he just zipped it in there. Good completion. Looks like that one went for about 25. Yep, 25 yards on that one. Stafford taking the snap. Stafford going to take the snap here. He's going to roll out from the right. Ndamukong Suh chase the game. And Stafford tried to have Woods. He almost lobbed it up for him. Incomplete, though. 2nd and 10. Second down, 10. Stafford takes the snap. Throw in. That is caught down to the 48-yard line. Deshaun Jackson with the catch, and Mike Edwards with the tackle. It's 3rd down coming up. They're down 5 at midfield. Stafford stepping back, and he's going to gun it over. Wide open Jackson again. Deshaun Jackson with breakaway speed. He's pushed out of bounds by Winfield at the 15. My goodness, let's take a look here. Jackson. Very good route running by the veteran receiver. Of course, rookie out of the 08 class. He's been around for a while, Deshaun Jackson. And showing fantastic speed, and this Bucs defense, they're running out of gas here. 122 yards from 3 catches for Deshaun Jackson, and now it is 1st and goal for Stafford at the 10. Stafford staying back at the 15. 1st and 10, step back. Stafford pumps, looking, caught, and Cooper Kupp is in. 2nd touchdown of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I just realized that when I went away for a split second, I kept my computer on mute. Basically, what happened was that the Rams went 3-out, or the Buccaneers went 3-out because of their pretty mediocre play calling. They ran a screen on 3rd and 20 that got blown up for a loss of 4, and you're basically all caught up. Nothing really happened. Yeah, it looked like my Cooper Kupp touchdown was still thing. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I kept my mic unmuted. Take a look at the other NFL scores. Yeah, sorry about that. I was completely unaware my mic was on mute. Still 23-0, and it was on mute for a solid, had to be at least 5 minutes. Broncos up 23-0 over the Jets. Raiders up 16-17 or 26-17 over the Raiders. The Dolphins. I'm messing up now. Vikings being the Seahawks 24-17. And yeah, 28-14 here. Rams have the ball. Pinion shake the punt as well. So Rams are going to get at the 37, and they're going to run with Michelle to the 35. Down 8. Stafford now. There he does. 26 to rushing yards in favor of LA. Is that it? Oh my goodness, I thought had way more. Here's Stafford going deep for Van Jefferson. Almost reeled it in with one hand. Good coverage from Carlton Davis. And it's 3rd and 8. Harrison working up the right sideline, looking for Davis, and almost reeled it in with one hand too, but ultimately incomplete. Here's 3rd and 8. Rams 8 for 10 on 3rd downs with an average of 5.4 yards to go. Here's the screen for Cooper Kupp. And Kupp will be short. It'll be 4th and 2, and now we will get the field goal. Thanks, of course, Annette and everyone else for tuning in. It looks like we're probably going to get a long field goal attempt here. Fourth and 2, and here is Matt Gay. 4 for 4 this season with a 53, his longest of the year. This is from 47 yards out, trying to make it a 3-possession lead. Gay's gonna make it. 31-14, Rams increasing their lead. They're up by 17 with 3:09 to go in the 3rd. Take a look at any of the other scores. The Rams tack on another 3. We do avoid a commercial break, which is nice. Stafford's played well. Brady on the bench. There was hopes of an undefeated season here in Tampa Bay. Down 17. Rams. I'm not saying the Rams will go undefeated because they probably won't, but they have asserted their dominance in both aspects of the game here. And so it's a touchback, so the Bucs will get at the 25. I mean, this is essentially must score for Tampa Bay, have to get a stop on defense, and then must score again, and that's just to pull it within a possession. Brady, 259 total yards. Stafford, 303 passing yards. And here is 1st and 10 with 3:09 to go at the 25. Brady fires and on the money. Nice throw. That was a great throw to Tyler Johnson. No, not the Blackhawk player. Second-year receiver. Tyler Johnson making the grab for he's wrapped up at the 47. Taylor Rapp in a shoestring tackle, or else that's probably a touchdown. Tampa Bay, they got to keep the foot on the gas here. They could score before the end of the third. That would be nice for them. Brady dumps it over. Incomplete for Johnson. 2:34 to go. 2nd and 10. I get down 10. Bucs get out of the huddle. Fournette, the running back. Gronkowski's back. All right, so it looks like whatever hip injury suffered or whatever, it looks like that's fine. Here is Brady pump faking, throwing down the middle, and it's caught to the 38. Mike Evans, 1st down. And a gain of 12. It's at the 39. Here is shotgun. Fournette, the running back. Brady going deep, wide open. Johnson, his huge catch of the drive. 2nd one. And the Bucs will put it 1st and goal. All right. Johnson's doing significantly well off the bump and run coverage off of David Long Jr. He'll get a huge play before Taylor Rapp brings him out of bounds. Again, good snap. Good arm as well. Put him at the 9. Actually, they'll mark him at the 8. Brady, 322 yards on the day passing. He only has a rushing touchdown, though. Puts Godwin in motion. Brady pump faking. Brady throwing. End zone shot incomplete. Looking for Johnson again. Might as well give the 2nd-year receiver a touchdown, considering he's had the 2 best plays on this drive. It's incomplete. It's 2nd and goal. And goal at the 8. Here's Gronk. Put in motion. Brady throwing for Gronk. He almost reeled it in. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. Looking for Gronk. He was double covered by Ramsey and Rapp. Forcing the incompletion, so it is 3rd and goal. And I'll see about Tampa Bay, I'm going for it. I know, you kick a field goal, you make it 2 possessions. Listen. Score the touchdown here. I would go for it on 4th and goal if I'm the Bucs here. Brady going to step up and throw out of bounds. Well, that's 3rd down. I mean, what do you do? Really, you should kick the – It makes more sense to kick the field goal, yes, but in reality, I would go for it here. I mean, the Rams' defense seems like it's going to be unstoppable right now. Anyway, you got to get as much points as you can, and Bruce Arians will not listen to me. And it looks like they are going to kick the field goal, which I kind of don't really, I don't blame them. It's a smart call. They just want to play smart instead of being risky, which is respectful. 26-yard attempt for Suckup. And he nailed it. So with 1:14 to go, Bucs pull back within 2 possessions, 31-17. Both teams straight field goals, still 2 touchdown lead for the Rams. Avoid a commercial break, which is good. So they kick the field goal. I mean, if the Buccaneers can just get 1 3-and-out on defense, they're in a good spot. All right, we'll quickly take a look at the MLB scores. Quite a few have changed. Astros up 3-1 over the Athletics, bottom of the 7th. Top of the 8th, 5-1 Mariners over the Angels, and top of the 7th, Braves up 4-3 over the Padres. And the Giants officially beat the Rockies 6-2. Here's a touchback. As the Rams head back out, Broncos up 23-0 over the Jets at the 2-minute warning. The Raiders beating the Dolphins 25-17. So Miami pulls in with that possession. Vikings up 27-17. Wow. Over Minnesota. And then, of course, Rams up here 31-17. Mike Evans seems very distraught on the sidelines. He has quite a few receiving yards, but no touchdown. The Bucs continue to struggle offensively. Yeah, it's 5 receptions for 75 yards on 7 targets. He's done his job. It's time to score. Here's Stafford, 1st and 10 under center. And the handoff to Michelle. Gets 11, 1st down Rams. So 1st and 10. Shell will be the tailback. He has 12 rushes for 35 yards on the night. Handoff. And Michelle will pick up 2. This could be the last play of the 3rd. Most likely will be 25 seconds left on the play clock now. 12 seconds go on the game clock. Well, Rams are getting the huddle. Maybe we'll see one more play here. Put Woods in motion. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They will not take the snap. Rams up by 2 touchdowns. 31-17 as we head into the 4th. Don't go anywhere. All right. You know what's interesting? When the Browns beat the Bears today, Justin Fields obviously made his NFL debut. Fields completed just 6 passes for 68 yards. Also lost 67 yards, being sacked 9 times, which means the Bears only finished with 1 passing yard. Insane. think the Jets are going to get shut out to Denver. I mean, yeah, the Jets are bad, but like, come on. It can't be that bad to get shut out by the Broncos. I mean, yeah, the Broncos are 2-0, but their record, I think, is a hoax. They're not a 3-0 team. Same thing with the Raiders. They're just not a 3-0 team. Like, yeah, record-wise, we'll show the Raiders are better than the Chiefs, but in reality, well, the Chiefs are better. It's just that type of deal. Raiders beating the Dolphins 25-17. Still, Vikings still up 27-17 over Seattle. And the Rams and Buccaneers. And I always said I'd probably do bonus coverage of Seattle and Minnesota. Well, it looks like that game's going to end before this one. So, kind of forget that idea. Yeah, third down 18 for the Broncos. Oh, and they're in the red zone as well. Trying to get kind of like a meaningless touchdown here. They don't. So they're probably just going to tack on a field goal for McManus. Ooh, Minnesota will take a snap. And also Minnesota's playing without Dalvin Cook, which I think makes this impressive. Here's Matheson, and he'll get pushed out of bounds at the 37. So good runs for the Vikings. And now we head back to the fourth quarter. Rams and Bucks. It has been a wild ride here. LA up by 2 possessions with the ball. It's 2nd and 8. You know, the Rams is simple. You want to win this game for your LA? Keep scoring. Simple solution. Woods put in motion. And Jefferson fakes it to Michelle. Stafford throwing, and Cooper Kupp. Reeled in, yes. Around the 45. A good catch by Kupp. Yeah, lands that bounce at 46. Push that bounce by Delaney. I got to tell you one thing. Sean Murphy bunting is sorely missed right now. I'll tell you that much. Here's Woods put in motion. Kupp also put in motion. Stafford going to audible. Kupp put in motion. Stafford steps back. Stafford guns it over to Kupp. Kupp to the 39 for 3 Buccaneer players. Bring him down. 2nd and medium coming up. As Crocknell got in his way, and whoa, fell on his helmet, but what a block by Michelle. Matt Stafford saying he made me a better coach. He's elevated our entire building. Yeah, Matthew Stafford is a ginormous upgrade over Jared Goff. Who would have thought? Here is a 2nd down and 4. Stafford, handoff. Michelle going to run and gain of 3. 3rd and 1. Now 1 handoff goes Michelle. And he's stuffed at the line. What a stop by this Buccaneers defense. It's going to be 4th and inches. What do you do there? Well, now one referee signals first. Oh, they give him the first. Well, you got to trust the referee's spot. It certainly didn't look like it, but they will give him the first instead of the 4th and inches, and now the Rams can really start to kill time off this clock, get up by 3 possessions, and essentially just put this game away. I mean, he's doing a nice job. Shaquille Barrett off the blitz. A little screen of Michelle to the 31. After 9 passing TDs this season, most by a Rams QB in the first 3 seasons, and that was, of course, when Kurt Warner did it back in '99 when the Rams would go on to beat the Titans in Super Bowl 34. In motion, Jefferson. Here's a handoff. Michelle up the middle. And that is a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 3 coming up. Assistant coaches lost this offseason. The Rams lost 7. The Bucs lost none. And look at this dominant performance. They're down 2. But Woods in motion. Baking to Michelle. The throw is caught. Jefferson stays in bounds, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 17. And Jefferson with great concentration, able to haul that one in. And Stafford's like, ooh, that could have been a pick if I wasn't more careful. They fake it to Michelle. Good throw. And Winfield almost picked that one off, but Jefferson with a nice play. And Stafford honestly having the game of his career. I mean, if you look at the grand scheme of things, Stafford's 2 best performances were because Calvin Johnson just being one of the best receivers of all time, top 5 without a question. This is Matthew Stafford's game. He don't need no Megatron. This game shows it. This, in my opinion, could very well, if the Rams hold on in this game, this could very well be Stafford's best game of his career. It's been his best performance in the past, 5-6 years in general? Let's be real. Stafford hasn't had a game that's good since Calvin Johnson retired. 340, 4 touchdowns, 9 incompletions for 26 completions. This is Matthew Stafford's game. Having his way with the defending champion Bucs. Here's the handoff to Robert Woods. Okay. So the receiver gets an inside handoff. He'll pick up 3. 3rd and long coming out. This is Stafford's game. And this is Stafford's year. If people who think Matt Stafford's going to win MVP, I would pump the brakes. Before today, I would have said pump the brakes 3 hours ago. But watching this game, he's proven that he may deserve it, and now he's knocking on the door for his 5th passing touchdown. He's without a question going to win NFC Player of the Week. 35, here we go. Stafford steps up, caught, Kupp. He's had 3 touchdowns today, and Devin White rings him out of bounds. 4th and 1. This is interesting. Rams kick a field goal. You're up by 3 possessions. If you go for it, you kill more time, and you still make it 3 possessions. You can try to score a touchdown. It is 4th and 1. I would imagine the Rams would keep the offense on the field. But again, if you don't convert this, you're giving the ball back with Tom Brady. And in 8.5 minutes, that is a millennium for TB12. So a very risky move here. Maybe the Rams will just try to draw him off sides. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. There's already 5 seconds on the play clock. Stafford to take the snap. Bucs and prevent defense. And now a timeout is called by Los Angeles. I love the aggressiveness, but yeah, maybe you got to kick the field goal here, go up by 3. Be done with it. Next Sunday on Fox, Seahawks 49ers. That'll be a great game. It's a shame we got it's a shame we kind of have Patriots Bucks, so we commentating that instead. But Seahawks 49ers is going to be a great game. Field goal attempt. Yep, they're taking the 3 points. I don't necessarily blame them. 26 yards. 4 Gay. Kick is good. 3 possession lead for LA again. 34-17. Bucs need 2 touchdowns and a field goal with 3 defensive stops, well, probably 2 and an onside kick. Uh, 14 to go. It's Minnesota. Minnesota's going to beat Seattle. I'm stunned. I'm absolutely stunned. I'm not going to lie. I'm absolutely stunned. Yeah, just switch over to Red Zone real quick to see if they're going to show anything. They're currently showing the betting stuff about the Packers 49ers game. San Francisco is 0-4 versus the spread each of the last 4 home games. Never knew that. But, yeah. All right. So we're back at commercial break. And here is the kickoff to the 20, and you'll step it bounds to the 22, and that was a very egregious hit in the bounds, but Bucs will get it at the 22, and here's Tom Brady down 34-17. It ain't over. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually starting to give up on – well, it's not give up on Tom Brady. It's defense just played atrocious for Tampa Bay today. Couldn't do nothing. And, again, this was Stafford's day just to prove himself that he may be a top 10 quarterback. And I don't know. I think after this game, again, I think you can make a pretty good argument that he is. This one's caught Evans to the 40. Helps out my fantasy team. I think if the Buccaneers, if they can make this within 2 possessions before the 6-minute mark and they force a 3-and-out, just maybe they have a chance. But Tampa Bay has to score a touchdown before the 6-minute mark, and there's already 7:50 left. I mean, they are at the 40. But if you really want to try to come back here, you got to score a touchdown for the 6-minute mark here. Gronk overthrown. Williams, the intended man, and Gronk looked like fell on his hip again. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Williams with good press coverage. Bucs fans may want to hold, but wouldn't really get one. And now Gronk is heading off. Kowski has 3 catches for 47 yards on 7 targets. Running back set as a receiver. Brady, pump faking, run away. Brady fires, tipped at the line and incomplete, and we got multiple flags that fly. Brady doing a nice job escaping the pocket. I mean, he throws the incompletion, which at this point is better than trying to run for a few extra yards. He had Scotty Miller kind of open, but that's going to be pass interference on David Long, and Ramsey's trying to say it's swatted, but that's not going to matter. It's still interference. 3rd and 10. Well, I guess we had a flag. Did they pick it up? They must have. So I guess Ramsey must have talked the refs into it being the incompletion. So ball placed at the 40 still. 3rd and 10 for Brady and shotgun. And we got a timeout by the Rams here. We do. Well, here we go. 3rd and 10. Put Godwin in motion. Brady dumps it over to Gronk, and Gronk's got to work for it, and he gets 9. So it's 4th and 1, and yeah, I mean, obviously, you got to go for it here. Basically, the game is in the balance. Again, 3 possessions. They kind of have no choice. Brady takes the snap. 4th and 1. It's overthrown to Bernard. Wow. Brady with an overthrow. That's ended it. I say never doubt Tom Brady, but that incompletion just ended this game. They get the stop they needed on 4th down, and they remain up by 3 possessions. Don't go anywhere. Although it is looking like a Ram victory. All right, let me go switch to red zone on this one. Now I think I'm going to go switch to red zone. Well, it's not really close. Well, Miami's close. I shouldn't say no one's close. Miami's kind of close. Seattle did not score a touchdown. Seattle's going to drop to 1 and 2. That's kind of crazy. Harry Hart was the intended man. Let's take a look here on the replay. Did he catch a touchdown? It looks like it's going to be pass interference. Yep. Let's turn the commercial breaks. I'll flip over to red zone now. But yeah, this was a very convincing win by the Rams today. Game ain't over, but let's be real. It's out of reach for Tampa Bay now. That was must score. They failed to convert on 4th down, and the Rams just having their way with the defending champs. So Bucs going to drop to 2-1, Rams to 3-0. And now it's 3rd and goal for the Dolphins here with the Jacoby Brissett-led Dolphins. Dolphins will stay in 2nd place no matter what, thanks to the Bills winning and the Patriots losing, but they can certainly try to up their record. Brissett fakes the inside handoff. Brissett, he's going to walk into a sack. 4th and goal, and you have no timeout. You got to go no huddle here if you're Miami. Oh, my goodness. 15 seconds, 14 seconds. Brissett. They go no huddle. 10 seconds left. Brissett, are we heading to overtime? Brissett under pressure. Brissett, he's going to run in for the touchdown. No way. Jacoby Brissett touchdown. And now The 2-point conversion will determine the outcome. Are we going to head to overtime? Oh my goodness, we may head to overtime. Wow. Jacoby Brissett's in. So here's the 2-point conversion. Ooh, might have to do Dolphins Raiders instead of the rest of the Rams Bucks game. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but that game is far from over now. Play action. Brissett's going to throw and he's got it. Dolphins tied. It's Will Fuller. Wow. All right. Good work, Miami. We're heading to overtime in Las Vegas. Well, switch back to the Rams game now. Looks like LA just ran for a first down. We'll switch back to the Rams and Bucks game, but every commercial break, I will switch back over to Red Zone. Yeah, LA is basically this game's probably going to end within the next 10, 15 minutes. There's no way this game lasts past 7:30. Rams are just going to kill off all the clock now. They're probably going to start taking knees real soon. If they hold on to the ball for long enough, they might. Fake it to Michelle Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. Only Golston with the sack. Second down. I mean, I guess that's why you got to still tune in. You never know. Fumble recovery for a touchdown. Or we're back within 2 possessions. And, whoa, all of a sudden, it's a pretty cool game again. Here's Michelle, lost a yard. 5:40 to go. And counting. They're down 22 now thanks to the sack. Well, the Bucks are finally getting to stop on defense, but too little too late. Rams already killed this clock down to 5 minutes. Here's a handoff to Michelle, and again, Michelle's going to actually break off a couple of tackles and go down to 40. So I'd expect a long field goal attempt. And again, Raiders-Dolphins, we're seeing the Jacoby Brissett rushing touchdown, which made 25-23, and then the play action throw to Will Fuller. This is unreal. Oh, we're going to get a pump from Johnny Hecker instead. We got a pump from Johnny Hecker instead. Bucks did call a timeout, so. Clock comes to a stop. Here's the punt from Hecker. And there's a flag. Fair caught. Juggled and reeled out to 12. All right. Flag is down. First down for the Rams. Is that running into the kicker? So Buccaneers 1st and 10. Okay. Well, 3 possessions again. Even 2-point conversion is still 3 possessions for Brady. And throw to Bernard and Kenny Young with a ginormous hit on Bernard. That'll file 440 and counting. And yeah, Tampa Bay is just, you know, often enough, teams have this type of game. I mean, the Chiefs had it last year against the Raiders. The Patriots had the same situation with Brady back in 2014 when they faced Kansas City. Godwin makes a catch and gain of 11. Everyone started writing off the Bucs. Is this the end of time? Honestly, Brady didn't even play that bad today. It was the defense that certainly made it worse. Brady didn't play great, but he didn't play awful either. It comes down to the defense struggling, but I'm hearing these hot takes saying, oh, Brady's done. The Buccaneers are not going to repeat. In my opinion, the Bucs are still the championship favorite over the Rams. Now, Rams showed it today. Well, I don't know if this is the case, if this is a playoff game. Here's Bernard making the catch, and ooh, it looks like Bruce Arians got ran into on the sideline as Bernard was tackled out of bounds. Good to see the coaches all right. Ooh, hit him in the right shin, and Arians is lucky. He's walking it off. Oof. Second and 5 at the 5-yard game by Bernard again. That just stinks what happened to Bruce Arians there. Just didn't get out of the way, and Bernard was unfortunately clipped him. Here's Brate. Looks like for a first down. Here's Brady. Tossing it over the middle for Godwin. Ooh, and he takes a shot in the shoulder. That was a first down. Now Patriots obviously got Bucks and Patriots. What am I doing? Buccaneers got to go no huddle. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. I did it for the first time in 2 years of commentating team. I finally called the Buccaneers and Patriots by accident. Brady throws it incomplete. That was gonna happen in due time. These are all former Patriots. I mean, what are you gonna do? All right. Put Tyler Johnson in motion. And he'll dump it over. That's somehow a completion. He lost the yard. That's a completion. Here's Brady on 3rd and 11. He's going to run. Brady slides. My goodness. He's ran a few times today. Brady is running the most he ever has this season. 2-minute warning. I'm going to commentate the rest, but I also want to check out Red Zone, Raiders and Dolphins. Here we go. Raiders going for the win. Raiders looking to go to 3-0 for the first time, and I don't even know how long. At the 20, Carr to take the snap. Derek Carr throwing for the end zone. Darren Waller, he overthrew him. Oh my goodness. Raiders just don't do what you did against the Ravens. Yes, you won that game, but you also gave a heart attack to the entire state of Nevada, so you kind of want to slow down with that. 3rd and 9, Derek Carr. 5 seconds go on the play clock. Now down to 3. Takes a snap. Carr's going to wait. Throw it out of bounds. Fourth and 9. Gruden doesn't seem happy. I guess the Raiders, they must have had the first drive here. So, yeah, they'll bring out Daniel Carlson. So, yeah, I would imagine Miami still has a shot at this. So, 1 for 1 with 50 yards. Daniel Carlson to 38 yards. He's going to give Las Vegas the lead, but not the win, and he's got the lead. 28-25. Now they need a stop from their defense. All right, we'll head back to the final 2 minutes for Tampa Bay and LA, but wow. Fourth and 2, Bucks go for it, and they convert with Chris Godwin. 1st and 10. Bucks now going no huddle. Brady's dumped. The 26. He is sacked. Devontae Smith is also down. Call a timeout here. They are. I mean, you might as well make a trip to LA last longer. This was a very disappointing game. I just thought the Buccaneers defense was going to perform better than what it did. Again, not saying Brady played bad. He threw for 407 yards. Brady did his part. The run game was a little non-existent, but yet again, Tampa Bay never really tried to establish a run game. So take that how you will. Well, it was going to ultimately result in the Ram victory. And for Matthew Stafford, again, this is that game that could put you in the MVP race. As long as you keep on performing well, you'll stay in that race. The Rams may have just passed the Bucs for the team to beat in the NFC. Caught by Godwin, or Johnson rather, to the 16. Here's the 3rd and 7. Brady throwing Mike Evans. Evans stiff arm. To the 8. And now it is 1st and goal. Bucs trying to go in for a little garbage time touchdown here. Maybe if you have Brady or Evans or Godwin on your fantasy team, you know, something to work with here. The Rams, and they might be undefeated for a while. Cardinals, Seahawks, Giants, Lions, and Texans. They're going to be winning quite a bit of those games. Here's Brady throwing, caught. Giovanni Bernard is in, touchdown, and oh my goodness. Look like that. That could be a serious knee injury. Bernard's not getting up. That's a serious knee injury. Absolutely smashed in the kneecap with the helmet. He scores, able to hold on and gets possession, but hate to see it. It's Taylor Rapp who delivers the body. I mean, I respect it, played to the final whistle, but I mean, geez Louise, you're going all out on a game that I mean, that does absolutely nothing but just pad stats, and Bernard is hurt, and that could, I don't know about season ender, but that could certainly be one that will put him out of commission for a few weeks. Very unfortunate moment there. So Jacoby Brissett just fumbled, but the Dolphins recovered. So while it's in injury time, I will switch back to red zone. 3rd and 20 for the Dolphins. And the Raiders, it looks like you're going to call a timeout. All right. Now Bernard's slowly limping off while we're only going to see an extra point probably. So we're back to Raiders Dolphins game now, probably for good. I mean, Rams going to get the ball back and they're just going to knee out the clock. So right now the focus is Dolphins and Raiders, and then if Rams are taking another knee or two before the end, we will switch back. Broncos 3-0 lead in the division. Raiders trying to go to 3-0. If they hold on here, they need 2 more plays on defense. Here is Jacoby Brissett. A low snap. Brissett throwing deep. Got a man downfield. This is bat away. Trayvon Mullen, the intended man, Devontae Parker. 4th and 20. I mean, game's on the line now. If I was Jacoby Brissett, I would have definitely not went for the deep shot. To say the absolute least, I wouldn't have. I would have tried to make it like 4th and 5, convert that, then try to do the deep shot. Wasn't a fan of that play call. I mean, obviously, if it works, great. But, again, Miami, they need a field goal or a touchdown. Well, they need a touchdown to win the game. Field goal to extend the overtime, a first down before we even get to any of that. And now the Dolphins call a timeout. Meanwhile, in the Bucs-Rams game, they make the extra point. So it is 34-24, and I would imagine we're going to see an onside kick coming in. We will. So we'll just look at this onside kick, and if the Rams recover, switch back to the Raiders and Dolphins. Still down by 2 possessions, so probably won't mean much in the long run, but obviously worth the shot while you're down by 10. Here's Pinion. Onside kick will be recovered by the Bucs. Oh, it was for a moment, but the Rams got it. They got the onside kick. That was a wild onside kick. Here we go. 4th and 20. Jacoby Brissett shakes off a sack, throws. Complete? Mike Gesicki. First down, Miami. Mike Gesicki just caught that. So Rams get the onside kick. They're going to win 24-14 over Tampa Bay. Mike Gesicki just caught that. Unreal. So here is your bonus coverage. Dolphins Raiders in overtime. Here is Jacoby Brissett trying to. Oh, there's no way they just convert a 4th and 20. Insane. Here's Brissett. Takes the snap. Brissett waiting, firing, incomplete. Almost picked off. My goodness, that was an underthrow by Brissett. Here goes 2nd and 10 for Jacoby Brissett. Set. Little screen. Waddle. Brought down. Make it 3rd and 7. This Dolphins Raider game was supposed to be the Rams Bucs game. I guess not. So let's see if my predictions went. I picked the Broncos, I picked the Bucks, and I picked the Seahawks. I'm 1-2. All right. 3rd and 7. Myles Gaskin with the run, and Gaskin is brought down. An inside handoff. Myles Gaskin able to bust out to the left side and look up a nice first down to the 40. We might have a tie here. We may just have a tie. I don't know. This feels like one of those games that could definitely end in a tie. And that's why I hate about NFL regular season. Ties should not be a thing. Just have continuous overtime. I think ties are the most ridiculous thing in football. Currently have an injured Raider. Well, I guess now that, actually, hold on. I don't necessarily have to be watching Red Zone right now because, oh, never mind, I do. I thought the Raiders-Dolphins game would have been on CBS Live, but I guess not. Big the gasket. Jacoby Brissett throwing deep. No way. Touchdown Fuller. Oh, incomplete. Jonathan Abram on the coverage. Wow. Oh, my God. Dolphins and Raiders, eh? It's Dolphins and Raiders. That's the most insane game today. Unreal. Again, 49ers Packers, the Sunday night game, but Dolphins and Raiders, best game of the day. And now Fuller's down. Yeah, Fuller currently getting checked on in his first game of the season today. Here you go. So Fuller getting helped off. It's 2nd and 10 for Miami. I swear, if this game ends in a tie, I'm going to be irate. I will be irate if this ends in a tie. Because it shouldn't. Because ties are not fun. While in motion, I thought it was going to be a false start on the Raiders. It's not. They're now inside Sanders' field goal range. It's reeled in for a gain of 8 for Parker. Brissett playing well. I can't say with Tua this goes into overtime. I mean, I don't know. With Tua, do they win or do they lose? I don't know. Tua's so flip-flop. Like, you can flip-flop with Tua all day long. Like, he's great one week, and then like the next week he'll throw like 90 yards. Then he'll throw for like 250 yards, and then they'll throw for like 110 yards. And you're just like, can you just stay consistent? Here's a handoff, and it's 3rd and 3, and they stop him. Gesicki made the catch, so now it is 4th down. Don't be a tie, please. Sanders, if this game's ending a tie, I give you full permission to miss. He's not going to, but here we go. Jason Sanders. Do I announce or jinx? I honestly couldn't even really announce or jinx anyone in the Bucs and Rams. So you know what? We're gonna do a little announce or jinx here. Jason Sanders is going to make this. It's 50 yards, meaning he's actually going to make it, but he's going to now miss. So Sanders from 50. Good snap. Good hold. No way. He got it. Okay, he got it. 28 apiece. Next score wins. The Raiders got 2:49 on the clock. Oh my goodness. The game just ended. Hey, look, it was going left for quite a bit, but ultimately goes in. Sanders. Like one thing from like 53. I don't know if that makes it from 53. Oh God, I don't even know if that makes that from 51. Woof. Incredible kick. $2:49 to go. Sanders to kick it off. Raiders have one more shot at the OT frame. Carr. Ready to go. Raiders trying to go to 3-0. If they don't, Denver will take sole possession of first. Dolphins were once up 14-0. Raiders came back. We're up 26-14 with like 5 minutes left, and boy, their defense did not hold their job. And now we have a touchback. So 2:49 to go. Here's Derek Carr. And here's the Week 16 last year. Fitzpatrick grabbed by the face mask and still threw a 30-yard bomb to Matt Collins. Again, take a look at how close that field goal was. Again, if this is from 51 yards, it hits the upright. Is no good. That is incredibly close. So here's Carr. 1st and 10 up to 25. Darren Waller put in motion. This might be the most excited I've been all day. Oh, the Rams-Bucs game is kind of boring. I'm not even gonna lie. Here's Carr. Stepping up in the pocket. Oh, that one's incomplete. Looking for Waller. Nearly picked by Byron Jones. I was contemplating about commentating this game, but then obviously Rams and Bucs was like, you got to do Rams and Bucs, right? Ends up being probably the worst game of the late window besides Broncos and Jets. Here's Carr, 2nd and 10. Ruggs put in motion. Here's Carr. That might be offsides against Miami. So here's 2nd and 15. That can call false start against the Raiders. Carr pump fakes. Carr throwing deep. He overthrew his man. Oh, he didn't! I thought he overthrew him. It's Braylon Edwards. I was like, he overthrew him. Oh, no, he caught it. Unreal. Braylon Edwards. Yeah, that was tremendous catch by Carr. I'm shocked. Again, I thought he just slightly overthrew him, but I guess not. Here's the handoff. Oh, Peyton Barber's free. Barber out of bounds at the 18. Push out of bounds by Holland. Oh, my goodness. The Raiders They were just on their side of the field 2 plays ago. A huge play to Edwards, and now Peyton Barber running for a huge gain. Look at that one, was close to 30. Remember, next score wins. Las Vegas could just kick the field goal right now, and they would come away victorious. I would rather they did, so we wouldn't have to sit through the 2-minute warning commercial break. Oh, and now there's an injured Dolphin on the play. Is that Howard? That might be Xavier Howard. Wow. Anyway, let's take a look at the first and goal. We're just looking at the Chargers. Game-winning touchdown. Herbert to Mike Williams. That was a game-winning touchdown. Chargers won 30-24. Bonkers game at KC. KC's under 500 for the first time since 2015. Unreal. Yeah, it's going to be Brandon Jones, the safety, second year. Not Howard. Joe Brissett looks so sad. He's like, I literally did everything I could. I literally did better than what my paycheck's telling me to do. And you're doing this to me. You're letting up 30-yard runs to Peyton Barber. Thanks, defense. The mind of Jacoby Brissett, probably. Here is Barber getting another 8. He's brought down, and 2-minute warnings in overtime are also not good, but we got a 2-minute warning now. Raiders trying to score the touchdown. Jamal Agnew for the Jaguars, kick returner. Returned to 109-yard kick for a touchdown. That's unreal. My goodness, I mean, it was close, but for a while. But then Trevor Lawrence threw an interception, and the Cardinals took the lead. And then James Conner had 2 touchdowns. Kyler Murray didn't throw a touchdown, but he ran for one. He also threw for over 300. All right, 2nd down 2. Out of the commercial break. Handoff goes to Barber. Barber, 3rd and 1. I kick the field goal now in case you have a bobbled snap or something. You still have a shot at 4th down. Oh, gosh, he should make it. It's literally a 30-yard field goal. He should make it, no problem. But still. Here we go. Minute 25 now and counting in OT. Carr. Taking the snap. Handoff goes. Barber. He's got it. Barber to the 6. Oh, my gosh. What's taking them so long? Kick the field goal. Oh, my goodness. Miami will remember stuff like this. You could just kick the field goal now and won. But instead the Raiders are being greedy and they're going for a touchdown. All I gotta say is if the Raiders turn over this football, we got a tie game, and I'm gonna be upset. So let's see what Derek Carr can do here on 1st and goal. Ball placed at the 6. They got to take a knee. What are they doing? Oh, my God. I hate when they take knees for no reason. Can you be sneak? I don't know, play action, throw a touchdown? I don't understand this. Derek Carr's actually missed an extra point today. Well, wouldn't be in this mess if that was the case. But he has a chance to give the Raiders a 31-28 victory.
I'm going to have a salad when we go over to tell the mark for Iron David. I'm going to help her. I'm going to ask her.
3 seconds left. Timeout called. Here we go. Daniel Carlson to walk it off. Carlson's from 25. Come on, Carlson, make it. Here we go. We're 25 yards out. Daniel Carlson has sent the Raiders to 3-0. Good snap. Good hold. It's blocked. Hold on. Miami jumped off sides. Going to be a penalty against Miami, I would assume, unless they're going to call the Raiders for. The Raiders got called for false start, which I don't think they did. Here we go. Last play of the broadcast. Carlson from 22. Good snap, good hold. Carlson will send the Raiders to 3-0. He makes it from 21 yards out. They changed the spot the last second. 21 yards out. Raiders win 31-28 to end off overtime. And that's a fun way to end the broadcast. I promise you some bonus coverage. We had a crazy overtime between the Dolphins and the Raiders. Hope everyone enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Grant Fluff, Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening.